Okay, man, I am back. Normally I don't do videos like this, and I figured you'd probably want to see my recent acquisition rather than me like talking and you looking at the box or, you know, well, the boxes are boring, guns are cool. But normally I don't get on here and, make a complaint video. You can see this thing's well oiled, by the way, now. I mean, it was dry as a bone, so now it's got, so I treated the outside with some ballistol. I put some, what do you call it, Slip 2000 on the barrel and slide. Yeah, she's oiled up now. Anyway, so normally I don't get on here and I do this kind of video, but I'm going to today because this is going to be like the firearms community version of you know what grinds my gears, like from what was it, Family Guy. You know what grinds my gears? And maybe if you like this, maybe I'll do a video like a gun gripes version on my channel. But I'm gonna do this. So I bought this thing on Bass Pro. They didn't have it at my local Bass Pro. I could have ordered it, could have spent my money anywhere, but I decided for whatever reason to get it on Bass Pro. I was looking around, they had it in stock online. I bought it. That buying experience was, pretty straightforward. You order it, within a few days. They processed it within less than 5 business days, and it was shipped to my local store. No problems there. Decent price. So I get down there this morning, and it's like about 12:15 p.m., so a little bit after noon. I get there. I scan the QR code with my phone, and it puts you in a queue. It used to be like a ticket system like the DMV. Now it puts you in a queue. I was number 12. I probably saw less than 8 people standing around. Maybe they were walking around the store. People are in there with their kids, their dogs. So there was probably 5 names that they called that people, Doug, Bueller, they simply had left or, got bored or tired or irritated or whatever. Man, by the time that they got to me, I get a little notification on my phone. It's like 1:40. So I was 12 people. It was like 12 people back. It took them almost an hour to get to me. So I'm already like, yeah, I'm kind of a little irritated, but I'm okay, man, just, be cool, you can come back another day. So anyway, they finally call me up, and the guy goes, did you make something to the effect of, did you make a reservation? I'm like, a reservation? I'm like, what? I almost said, like, what in the hell are you talking about? I almost said it out loud. Again, I'm, okay, just, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. So I said, no, I don't. And there's not anything in the email, and even in the pickup, guide that you get in the email, and it says nothing about that, right? My first time buying from Bass Pro. So then he goes, well, what did you buy? I go, look, man, I've got the email right here, my order number and everything. And he repeats himself, what did you buy? And I'm like, wow, okay. It would have been so much easier, one of my buddies told me, you know what, man, you should have just been like, here it is, here's the email. But, I don't want to give the guy a hard time, a minimum wage guy, he's just there trying to make a living. It's not his fault that his company has an antiquated way of doing things. So anyway, I bought a Glock 27. They can go in the back, they get my firearm, they come back out. I looked the thing over, is this what you wanted? And I'm looking at it going, damn, this thing's like bone freaking dry, but it's not scratched up or coughed on, or all the weird stuff that people go through when they're buying a new gun. You know, you don't want anybody else to handle it. I get it. So the rest of it went pretty streamlined. You know, they had an online ATF, an online 4473 that I filled out. That was straightforward. I liked that aspect of it. The guy was nice. He was helpful. We were laughing and joking around. But, you know, so then I fill all that out, and they get to, you know, there's this whole time there's a couple of neckbeards that are behind the counter. And, you know, there's 2 guys at one point, there's 3 guys. So anyway, guy comes over, checks the 4473. Nice try, ATF. They try to put they want your email's optional. Yeah, you already know everything about me, you know, my firstborn, my blood type, you know, what I ate for breakfast this morning. You know, they already know everything they need to know about you. Excuse that loud buzzing in the background. That's my annoying dryer. So anyway, the other guy comes over and he like checks the 4473. They check everything to make sure it matches my license. You know, then he calls for a third. So yet, like I'm waiting, you know, another, you know, I don't know, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8 minutes, and another guy who's like a supervisor comes up, and he checks it yet again. So there are 3 guys to do the job of probably like what 2 could have done. But you know, I get it. You know, they don't want to get in trouble with the ATF, especially with everything that's currently going on now. They don't want to get shut down. They're a big box store. But I tell you what, man, you know, and after a little over an hour, I picked up my firearm and left. I just will say this, and you know, I'm not going to go on too much longer, but you know, every other FFL, you know, where I've ordered something online and had to go pick it up from my local, you know, gun store, they got a minimum of 3 guys behind the counter, if not 4. Even when I was waiting for them to install these sights today at my local gun store, which that was cool that they could do that, you know, the same day. You know, there's 3 guys. Hey man, have you been helped? Hey man, you know, what can I do for you? Even while I was waiting for the armor in the back to put my sights on. Hey, have you been helped? So, and you know, in my state, you show them, you fill out your 4473, you show them your CCW, and by the time you're done filling out the 4473, you know, they take your transfer fee, bam, you're out the door. And so, you know, Bass Pro, you get a C-, man, and that's only because the guy behind the counter was cool and he was nice and helpful. He was only just trying to make a painful process less painful, and it's not his fault. But, you know, yes, it'll be the first and the last time I will ever buy from Bass Pro. Okay, you know, that's my rant. Anyway, thanks for watching.